Kroc was the father of the fast food franchise and was the one who really shaped it all together. His legacy lived on after he died along with the fast food corporation. Ray Kroc started off learning to be a Red Cross ambulance driver during World War I. By the time he finished his training, the war was over and he was no longer needed. Ray Kroc had many jobs, including pianist and DJ on the local Oak Park radio station. When Ray Kroc got his first full-time job as a soda jerk, he learned about the restaurant business. He found ways of getting people to buy more than what they came for by chatting them up and talking to them about the wide selection of products. When Ray Kroc saw his chance to work as a door-to-door salesman selling paper cups during the 1940s, he took it. This is how he was first introduced to the Multi-Mixer Corporation in the late 1940s. He said it wasn't a very interesting job and that most of his customers were restaurants. When Ray Kroc saw his chance to work with Multi-Mixer, a 6-spindled shake maker that made 6 shakes at once, which was a new amazing thing because shake makers only made 1 shake at a time, he decided to work with them. He heard that one of his clients bought 10 machines and he decided to go check them out. He wanted to know why somebody would need to be able to make 60 shakes at once. So in 1954, Ray Kroc flew out to California. He snooped around for a couple days trying to find out why people came to the place called McDonald's. He couldn't quite get his finger on it, so he decided to talk to the owners, the McDonald's brothers. When he first met the McDonald brothers, he talked to them about how their business was so successful. The next time he met the McDonald's brothers, he talked about how he had a vision to put McDonald's all over the map. The McDonald's brothers told him that they were living a luxurious lifestyle as it was, and they didn't want to gamble what they already had. But they did support him though. Here's where Ray Kroc proves that he's a risk taker. Ray Kroc says that it would be far from a gamble, and if anything, it would be a great success. So he offers the McDonald's brothers to sell the business to him, and they accept.
Ray Kroc has set many franchise rules. Ray Kroc believed that every man creates his own happiness from faith. He broke down and reconstructed McDonald's idea from scratch with a little help from the old ideas. Service, menu, staff, logo, McDonald's arches, low prices, and good food. Some of franchise rules are food production, suppliers, dress code, cleanliness, etc. He showed his support and helped the McDonald brothers grow and prosper by increasing sales. Ray Kroc originally had the French fry recipe wrong and called up the McDonald brothers. They didn't see anything as wrong, so McDonald brothers recommended potato and onion scientists to him. The scientists told him to let the potatoes cure. This shows that he is persistent and never gives up. During the hard time when the business was getting started and he was in debt, he persevered and didn't give up. His debt was due to the fact that he bought the space for his restaurant. Ray Kroc even came to the work at 6 to sweep the floor with the janitor. Ray Kroc focused on his goal of making sure his sales were up and that he wasn't getting distracted with the supplier's welfare. Ray Kroc left behind McDonald's Corporation. McDonald's really paved the way for all the other fast food corporations by being an example of a good and successful fast food corporation. McDonald's started the idea of guidelines, rules for franchise store owners. McDonald's promoted the idea of cheap and good food. Also, McDonald's was the first global franchise. It helped other businesses by setting a goal or competition. Businesses such as Burger King, Subway, and many other fast food corporations looked up to McDonald's.
What really got Ray Kroc to make the idea of McDonald's a reality? Well, McDonald's brothers have inspired him to be a franchise agent, and saw a great potential of a business owner in him. Money was another reason. He wanted to cut out of the McDonald's brothers' profits. Kroc had many dreams. Some great ideas came along with those dreams, and he was also gifted in the art of selling products. Kroc was a fine businessman. He had the ability to sell someone a grain of sand in the desert. McDonald's has changed from the first one opened in many ways. Not only did it change with technology advancement, but it also advanced with advertising and the food quality that it delivered. At the first ever McDonald's opened in 1954 from Ray Kroc, the first day's intake was $366.12. Today, McDonald's takes in an average of a whopping $75.21 million a day. The money they make isn't all from the sales. Some of it may come from the advertising also. With all of the companies Kroc worked with, such as all of the brands of the multiple toy companies he has partnered with, they also advertise some of his foods, and with that, they both gain profit. Today, with all the wonderful technology we have possession of, it really benefits businesses such as McDonald's. Now, with all of the millions of McDonald's out there today, they haven't really worried too much about having the most efficient or healthiest foods. They have changed many methods of how they make or receive a lot of their recipes for their menu. Now, with McDonald's having to compete with other fast food corporations there are today, they need to make their food fast, so they do not have as much time as they used to make their food as efficient as before. They have changed the fries, burger meat, and much more of the menu, because as wonderful as McDonald's may be, the money may come above their customers in some cases, and this is one of them. So in all, McDonald's is adapting and has adapted to meet the customers' and consumers' demands and standards. Technology advanced and changed in many ways along with it helping by advertising. It also helped the company get sponsored and vice versa. This allowed them to get many partnerships with other organizations, for example, the World Cup, Olympics, etc. This is another reason why McDonald's became the beautiful franchise it is today, and it couldn't have gotten this far without the wonderful leadership of Ray Kroc and the many other owners of McDonald's after that.
To me, it was all inclusive. It was Irish to the Irish. It sounded Scotch to the Scotch. It was a typical English-American word. It flowed. McDonald's. It was easy for the kids to say and remember. And I liked the sound of it. It sounded wholesome and it sounded genuine, you know?